Alright, it says Kevin constructed a segment RS with a midpoint M on graph paper. If the coordinates of M are 9 and 8, and the coordinates of S are 10 and 10, what are the coordinates of R? Graph it. Okay, so what we want to do first is we need to sketch what you got going on. So if Kevin constructed segment RS, right? So we have this segment RS. Draw a segment RS. And then it has a midpoint, M. M is the midpoint. It's important to sketch this so that you remember that M is in the middle. Now it gives you the coordinates of M, which is 9 and 8. Gives you the coordinates of S, which is 10 and 10. Okay? Asking you to find the coordinates of R. Okay? You can graph it if you want. What I'm going to show you today is what happened between here and here. If you can figure out what happened between 10 and 9. So if you had $10, now you have 9. And the reason why I'm starting here is because we're going in this direction trying to find this side over here. So we have a 10, and then now we have 9. What happened? Okay, figure that out, and then again, whatever happened here is the same thing that's happening here. So now start with 9 and do that same thing, and that's going to give you your new x coordinate. Okay? And then do that same thing again to find the y coordinate. So if you had 10, now you have 8. What happened? It's almost like saying I had $10, now I have $8. What did I do? Did I plus something or did I minus something? And whatever you get there, you also need to do it again over here. So you need to start with 8, do whatever's here, and that's going to give you the new y. And that's your other end point. Okay, so now let's look at number 2. What is the slope of a line perpendicular to the line below? Okay, well, first we need to find the slope, right? So, if you need a screen sketch, go ahead and screen sketch and find your slope. So I can see points right here, go down to -2, and then it looks like if you go to 5, 1, there's another point there. And then you can look at what the slope is. So count your rise, which looks like it's, and then your run. Okay, so once you've counted your rise and your run, you have your rise over your run, right? Okay, with your rise over your run, that's your slope. Well, you need to find the perpendicular slope. Well, perpendicular slopes, we said flip and switch. Okay, so for example, if I had 1/3 and I flip it, now I have 3, 1. And then I'm going to switch the signs to -3 over 1. So you need to take this slope, you need to flip and switch the signs, and that is the perpendicular slope. Okay, and that's 1 and 2. Number 3, if -10 and -3 is the midpoint of -20, 15, and another point, what is the other end point? This is just like that other one where we're looking for the other end point. -10, -3 is your midpoint. So go ahead and sketch that out. I don't think this may not be showing. Okay. Go ahead and sketch that one out and try to figure out what happened if you started at -20 and then you ended up with -10. What happened? Did you add or did you subtract? It's like saying if I owed somebody $20, that's negative 20. And now all of a sudden I only owe them 10. What would I do? Well, I paid them. Is that a plus or a minus? And how many? And then do that again, and you'll find out the other endpoint. So try those. If you need help, let me know.